My name is Kevin Warkala. I started my undergraduate degree at UAlbany in the year 2012, and then I went over for my master's degree in exercise science at the University of Plattsburgh, and I was there from 2019 to 2021. I started at St. Rose February 7th, and I've been here since as the strength and conditioning coach / the fitness center manager. I started my career in the fitness industry as a CrossFit coach. Since then, I had moved over to more personalized training and strength training specifically for powerlifting and bodybuilding. And then as my career started going along past high school and college, I shifted over more towards strength and conditioning, where I began my career as an intern over at RPI. Began working with a multitude of different teams, shifted over to the private side from there, which is when I landed back over at St. Rose, back in the area where I went for my undergraduate degree. My first impressions at St. Rose are that the kids are really excited to learn. They have not had a strength and conditioning coach really outside of COVID, so it's really their first time that they're getting into everything. So the fact that they are extremely excited and willing to learn and develop is one of the greatest things that I could ask for. And then being in the fitness center itself and working with a lot of the students that aren't student athletes and seeing that their ability to want to train and want to learn is one of the things that excites me the most. As a strength and conditioning coach, I have a couple of different goals. The first thing is to try and help reduce their risk of injury, so to keep them as healthy and safe as I possibly can. The second is to increase their performance for their specific sport / position. And then finally, I also want to help give them the tools to have a safe and healthy relationship with training and nutrition for the remainder of their life. So I always want to have the athletes or the individuals that I work with be able to leave and write a program for themselves based on whatever goals they may have. And again, keep a good and sound relationship, not only with training, but also with nutrition as well. In terms of attributes that I'm looking for a student athlete, I don't really care about how strong or how fast they are when they first get in. The main quality that I'm looking for is that they're willing to learn and grow. I care about where we're going forward and how much we can progress as we're developing. A fun fact about myself, which many people might not think is a fun fact, is I'm a huge fan of anime and manga. So a lot of my free time, if it's spent watching TV or reading it all, is probably going to involve one of those two things. Outside of strength and conditioning, other hobbies that I enjoy and look into are both powerlifting and bodybuilding. I am a huge fan of those, as well as strongman and weightlifting. I find them all to be incredibly interesting just as an individual, more than just the coaching aspect of it myself. I also really love to hike and kayak, especially over the summers and springs, as long as it's not black fly season, and really try to do anything that's outdoors.